It is the 8:05 post show. Hey, it's 5 o'clock somewhere here on the North Shore of Oahu. Lexus Pipe Pro presented by Yeti. And we're going to break down some of the key happenings that happened today with the women's opening round. I'm cover girl Laura Enever joining me, as well as Jesse Mendez. Laura, I'm going to start with you. We got through the women's opening round. We got a first look at our class of 2024 on the championship tour for the girls.
Yeah, amazing to kick it off. I think, the women have waited so long. It's been, a week into this waiting period, and, it's been a long start to the year to just build up to this moment. So really cool to kick them off. Obviously, it was a bit slow out there, but there were some special moments today. So it was really cool to just see how everyone approached it.
Yeah, some unexpected happenings also today. My read of the opening round, Jesse.
Yeah, I agree with you. A lot of big names on the elimination round, and I think actually what surprised me the most was Sawyer in the last heat getting the best backside barrel of the day. Like, that was very impressive for someone that is a rookie. Barely probably spent any time here at Backdoor. Being able to pull that off, that was impressive.
Yeah, I love it because in a way, this is the scouting report, right? This is our first chance to see all of the rookies this year, and they got to start off at Pipeline. So kudos to Sawyer Lindblad. Came through, had a great backhand barrel, and that's the type of mental and physical happening that you need as a rookie to come through on surfing's highest stage, Laura, against the world's best.
Absolutely. I mean, I know Sawyer has been here for a couple of months now. I think she came at the end of last year and just had to really come over here and get used to these waves and get out there as much as possible. She's working with Shane Dorian, who I know was just like, the only way you're going to learn and understand this wave is by just getting your reps in out there. So it would have felt so amazing for her to have that moment. And
another thing, just talking about, San Clemente, the San Clemente Force. I mean, we've seen five rookies on tour from San Clemente, Sawyer being one of them. And let's hear from Sawyer Lindblad. Great opening round for Sawyer, AJ.
A great opening round, Kaipo. And Sawyer, a big moment for you as well. What was the first for you in that heat?
That was actually my first backside barrel that I've made it out of. I've gotten lipped in the head so many times practicing for this event, and yeah, before the heat I was talking to my coach Shane, and he was just like, just keep going, because I tend to just like hop off when I think I'm too deep, and on that one I just like saw that I could just keep going, so I like didn't stop, and I somehow made it through.
Such a big moment for you to celebrate, not just the backside barrel, but what it got you, your very first heat win of 2024. How are you feeling moving forward, knowing that you were able to accomplish something like that?
Yeah, it feels really good. I was so nervous. Just this being my first CT event, and it being at Pipe is especially nerve-wracking, but I'm really happy I won my heat, and it just gives me a lot of confidence going into the later rounds.
How does it also settle your nerves a little bit? Because I know coming in, you've got them all over the place, but how much does this settle them moving forward?
Yeah, I feel like it helps a lot. I was just really nervous about, again, I had never gotten a backside barrel, so I was like, a little nerve-wracking since it's all backdoor today. And then, I got that one, so yeah, my confidence is definitely getting higher and higher each heat.
As it should be. Congratulations, Sawyer. See you in the next round.
Thank you.
Yeah, we will actually see Sawyer in the round of 16. After we get through the next round, we're going to be the elimination round, and we're still waiting to hold that elimination round. And speaking of elimination round, Laura, a surprising surfer to be in the elimination round, Carissa Moore. We're going to see her, unusual for Carissa Moore to be in that elimination round.
Yeah, totally. I mean, Carissa had two waves this morning that if she'd been able to push through and make it out of, could have been in the excellent range. They were absolute nuggets. She did sit and wait for more than half her heat, though, and she was just up against Sally Fitzgibbons, long-time CT rival, and they've been on tour together for many, many years. And Sal got the jump pretty quickly, and then so did Brisa. So they put up some scores really early in the heat. This was a 5.33 for Brisa, and then she backed it up with a couple of turns. Left Carissa sitting out there for quite some time.
Yeah, and this is Brisa here, just identifying that that morning was kind of slow. There wasn't many barrels, and she really pushed through that turn. That was a beautiful turn. For me, that was turn of the day so far. And Carissa right here, that was the wave. Probably would, in my opinion, that would have been the wave of the day. Look how hollow and throaty that was. Maybe got a little bit too relaxed on the beginning, and the fumble monster just ate her. And unfortunately for her, because that was a beautiful wave.
So Carissa Moore on to the elimination round. We can take a look at the numbers from that heat number 2 in the opening round. Hennessy taking the win. Sally Fitzgibbons avoiding that elimination round. That puts Carissa Moore into elimination round heat number 1. Let's see who Carissa's going to face up against. Betty Lou Sakura Johnson and Isabella Nichols. Jesse, your thoughts on that elimination heat 1?
Yeah, that's a crazy good heat. Like you see, if you talk about Carissa and Sakura, they're probably one of the best backdoor surfers for the women's side out here. And then you have Isabella that is not scared as well to get some barrels. I've seen a lot of good barrels from her at Indonesia, so it's going to be a stacked heat if we have backdoor waves.
Yeah, it's going to be one to watch. And Laura, speaking of world champs, our defending world champ, we had a glimpse at Caroline Marks, heat number 3 of the opening round. Caroline Marks, though, she started on the right foot in her opening round heat.
Yeah, she did, and this was a pretty tricky heat. She just wanted to get started here, going to turns on her forehand, and there were a few heats there where the ladies just wanted to, start quickly, get their turns, back it up, but there wasn't a lot of high-scoring waves in this heat. Mark's making it through with a 5.84 total, and then Moana, we're so used to seeing her standing tall in absolute pipe caverns. Today wasn't her day, but she did manage to scrape through at the very end on her last wave. Caroline here going to turns, but yeah, absolutely pretty scrappy heat. Would have felt really good for Caroline to make it through. India Robinson only needed a 1-point ride at the very end, but unfortunately could not make it. You can see the frustration there. That was just, slow heat.
Yeah, it was slow heat. Caroline Marks using priority at the end of that heat right now actually did not allow India Robinson to get that 1-point ride. There's the numbers right there. Marks, Jones Wong on to the round of 16. India Robinson, she's going to go into elimination round heat number 2. Let's see who she is faced up against, Laura, in this heat 2. And your thoughts on this matchup?
Oh, yeah, this is a good one. I mean, obviously Tati out there, if the waves pick up, that northwest swell coming in is just going to be an absolute threat out pipe. I feel like it's her time, and we're all just waiting to see Tatiana just get excellent waves out pipeline. Lakey Peterson, she's had some amazing ones at backdoor. And India, we know that, she can charge, she can get it done, and so I'd love to see her get some backdoor drainers.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. Hey, Jesse, it's time to heat up the water. I think it's at a boil, and it's time for our cup noodle wave of the day, and that cup noodle wave of the day goes to Molly Picklum for this 8.5.
Yeah, and she mentioned on her post interview she's comfortable here. She knows exactly where she's sitting on the bank, or on the reef, sorry, and it's just showing right there. She identified so many good waves in that heat, and that was a gem of a wave. Beautiful, kind of a little bit of a wider backdoor wave, ran down the line perfectly. Just nice setup. See it right there, air drop. Very calm and composed, and just perfectly through the barrel. Throwing peace signs as well. That shows how comfortable she is out here.
Bow to the crowd from Molly Picklum. Well, today was all about today's women's pros. Let's take a look into maybe tomorrow's women's pros and the Rising Tides activation.
We are back. I'm so excited for this very first Rising Tides of the 2024 WSL CT season. Ahead of the Lexus Pipe Pro, we are getting some of the best up-and-coming female surfers from right here on the North Shore out in the water with their CT heroes.
This is what surfing is all about, is about sharing it with other people, especially the next generation, inspiring and empowering them to go after their dreams and to live fearlessly.
It's awesome to be here and just meet the girls and just be really inspired by them. Are we all gonna get some good party waves?
Yeah!
These women are who these girls want to be someday. And what's so cool about Rising Tides is it's not just about catching waves with your heroes. It's about these moments where you get to ask them some questions. You get to hear what it's like to be a pro surfer.
I'm grateful to be surrounded by the people you look up to, and I think that basically makes goals feel much more achievable.
I would love to be on the championship tour because I would just like to make my family proud and just win.
to myself when I was their age, this would have been the coolest thing ever to come surf with some of my idols and heroes.
And that's where you actually start to see the pieces come together for these girls, because it goes from oh, I dream of being on tour someday, to I know what it takes to get there.
Our future is in good hands.
Hey, and by the way, in the U.S. today is National Girls and Women's in Sports Day, so such an appropriate celebration there. Great happenings. Let's look forward into the future, Jesse, and see what Surfline has in store for us for the rest of the event window.
Yeah, it's exciting what's ahead of us. I think tomorrow we have a decrease in the swell. It's going to be a little smaller. But then Friday and Saturday, there's a new post of a northwest swell. And the good thing about this new northwest swell is that there's not going to be a cross northeast that we had the past 5 or 6 days. So it's going to be a clean, nice swell. And that's favors Pipeline and Backdoor. So hopefully we get some fireworks to finish the event.
Yeah, Laura, numbers are looking good Friday, Saturday.
Absolutely, and I mean we're at that opportunity in the contest now to potentially run in one day. Or do we need 2 days?
We're gonna need 2 days to finish it off.
Right, well, we've got 2 good days.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Well, this is the part of the day that we go through today's top 5 moments. Let's get those rolling, starting. Laura, number 5, Tyler Wright had a fast start, and she was successful winning her first heat today.
Yeah, just looking so comfortable out here at Backdoor, picking up where she left off. She's had some amazing results here in the past. She's actually riding the same board that she was riding at Lowers, so she's got so much trust in her Pizel equipment. She loves the way that these boards feel in all types of conditions, and it's actually a 5.8. Can you believe that? I thought she'd stepped up to the 5.10, but no, 5.8, and just looking so solid on her feet. She's done a lot of work in the off-season.
Number 4, Jessie, defending world champ. She wins her opening heat, first heat of 2024.
Yeah, adapting right there, and that's what world champs are made of. They're so good at recognizing the situation at the moment and adapting to it. She's noticed there wasn't many barrels at her heat, start going for turns and squeeze through that one. She's obviously not what she was hoping for, but she would take it any day, and she has another chance next round.
Yeah. Solid stuff from Caroline Marks. Number 3, the Steezy, Katie Simmers, Laura, with this barrel.
Oh, absolutely love watching this young lady get tubed. She is just one of the most stylish in the world to do it. And look at that, standing tall, super quick barrel there on her standards. But loved her interview. She just wants to go out there and get barreled, but she also knows she needs to get her scores. She has actually had a bit of difficulty in these first round heats, so stoked to make it through.
Number 2, Sawyer Lindblad, Jesse. First barrel at Backdoor completion in competition.
Yeah, I thought she haven't got many barrels out there, but I guess that was the first ever. So this is so special, and for me, that's like incredible to do it. Pull it off on a heat with no experience out there. That was a beautiful way for her, and yeah, props off, because it's not easy to do what she did right there. Very deep, just able to sneak before the wave clamped and combo it up with some strong turns.
And at number 1, Laura, Molly Picklum dominated her opening round heat.
Yeah, Pickles really did dominate, and look at that, just so comfortable on her forehand barrel riding skills and those slashes. We love to see it. This wave here just dropping, just the way that she's able to control her board in those drops and pull up, no sliding at all. She's just looking so comfortable. And this is where we got to see her little bow. Can't wait to watch her into the next round.
Short but sweet day today, you guys. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Jesse. And thank all of you for watching. Remember, check in worldsurfleague.com, 7:45 tomorrow morning, Hawaii time, for updates. Enjoy today's end-of-day highlights. Aloha.
This copyrighted event broadcast is produced by the World Surf League for broadcast around the world and may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the written consent of the World Surf League.